Hey everybody, Royal Gamer back here. I'm going to attempt to stream for the first time in a long time because I've been having a lot of internet problems. And so I have this on record, and if my internet goes down at any point and I lose, if I lose connection, then that's okay. I will put this up online tomorrow. And I also have, I've been playing some NBA Jam, and I'm going to start putting that up as well. So, I'm playing Donkey Kong Country, and basically, this was, at the time, which I think it came out in 1994, it was like a huge graphical masterpiece. And of course, 23 years later, you're like, oh, why is that? Like, it looks like crap, but, you know, it's like the shading, the computer shading on the trees, like the movements of the monkeys and stuff. It was very much state of the art. Like, I was a subscriber for Nintendo Power for a long time, and I remember that they sent me a video with one of my, maybe it wasn't with one of my Nintendo Powers, but I remember they sent me a video in the mail, and they're like, this is our new game, this is how we did all the graphics and how it worked and everything like that. And I thought that was pretty cool, just because, like, at the time it was very, you know, very new graphics. So anyway, a couple of these little things you like find in the side. Let's see, I'm going after the frog. In the sides of mountains, or you'll find like barrels and stuff. Those are just like secrets. So it's like, to 100% the game, you have to find all the secrets, and I think the most I've ever found is 91%. So, you know, that's about what I've done. Also, there are little, like, buddies, like, that's Rambi the rhinoceros you can find in crates. And, so, I remember as a kid, like, I would jump all over the place trying to find out, like, different places to go. And, of course, everyone knows Diddy Kong now, but this is Diddy Kong's first game. Originally, he was going to be called Donkey Kong Jr., but they changed it over to Diddy Kong. So that level was Jungle Hijinks. This is, like, Kongo Jungle. And the way you know whether you found all the secrets in a level is like, Jungle Hijinks has a exclamation point at the end. That's how you know you found all of them. I really prefer Diddy Kong because he's a little bit more agile than I do to Donkey Kong, but there's some things that he can't do, like, he's not as strong, and so he can't beat some of the enemies, but he's a lot more agile, which I like. Another thing in this game, like in Mario World, you can get all the Yoshi coins in a level, and you will get an extra life. In this game, if you spell Kong, you can get an extra life as well by getting all the K-O-N-G letters. Oh, man, I don't know which one it is. I'm going to drop down here. Yep. So there's a secret that you would have to obviously know about, or accidentally find by dropping down that hole. I haven't played this game in so long. I would say, ooh, 8 years maybe? 8 or 9 years. So, yeah. It's been a long time since I started playing. The last time I played this, so. So, like, there's a little thing on the ground here that if you hit it right, this tire popped out, and there was, like, different things, like, you see that right there. If you jump from high enough, you can get them. And, oh, my tire disappeared. Oh, well. It doesn't really matter. And there are all kinds of things, like barrels and stuff that you can use. There's a second secret right up here. Right there. Let's see if I can get this one. Those little balloons are extra life balloons. I think it was here. Yep. So the red ones are 1 life, the green ones are 2 lives, and the blue ones are 3 lives. This game is really good about giving you extra lives, but some of the levels, not so much in this one, but in Donkey Kong Country 2 especially, Diddy's Kong Quest, were definitely, you needed some lives. I think the second game is the best of the three. The third one is Dixie's Double Trouble, and I don't think that's a great one. I think this is the second best one, probably. And then Cranky's Cabin is just Uncle Cranky or Grandpa Cranky, and he just gives you like hints and stuff and yells at you and calls you whippersnappers and all that crap. So anyway, on to the third level. Another thing I like is that Diddy holds the barrels out in front of him, so it makes it a lot easier to throw them. Here's a secret. So you might have seen me get a couple of these like little animal sculptures. The little animal sculptures, there's another secret up there. The little animal sculptures, if you get 3 of those, you go to a like special level where you collect bananas, and bananas are kind of like coins from Mario. If you get 100 of them, if you get 100 of them, then you get an extra life, and you can collect certain like 600 or something crazy like that. There are no extra hits in this game. Like I just got hit with Diddy Kong. If you get hit, then the other Kong takes over, and if you don't have a second Kong, then you die, and that's your life. So sometimes that makes things a little bit harder to do. But for some reason, I always switch back to Diddy Kong as soon as I can. I think there's a secret there. Oh, crap. So maybe that barrel will come back. Sometimes the barrels come back and sometimes they don't, but I think there's a secret in that little hole right there. So this game has 4 friends. The only 2 I remember their names are Rambi, which is the rhinoceros, and Umgard, the swordfish. So yeah, I definitely missed one secret in that level. Alright, so let's go on. This is a swimming level. I love the music in this game for the swimming levels. The swimming is really well balanced. Like, I feel like it's probably the best swimming as far as like you can control the Kongs really well. I just thought like it's just beautiful. Go down here and get some bananas. I'm just trying to let you guys listen to music because it's so good. Remember, this is a 16-bit system. So there's On Guard. It's the only way you can destroy things in this game is with On Guard. Extra life over there. Yeah, I thought it went away if you didn't go right to get it. I think that Nintendo in general does a really good job with all the water themes in their games. I think there's like a... If you lose On Guard, you can get him back there, but now there are 2 of them. I think that's kind of goofy. How you can have 2 of the same like animal. You can't have 2 Donkey Kongs or 2 Diddy Kongs, but you can have 2 On Guards. Oh, there he goes. There's a little... You can always get them back as long as they don't run off an edge. So there's the first, the ostrich. That's going to go to a special level where you just fly around and collect all the little ostrich things. And the more you collect, of course, the more lives you can get. And there's a like a rush mode kind of. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like a bonus rush mode, so you can like practice these till you get better at them with all of the animals. And I can't remember how to get to it, but there's a way you can get to it. And there's like a multiplier somewhere in every level as well, and I don't know if I can get to it. I don't know if I gave myself enough time, but go up like right here. There's the multiplier. So you get double whatever you have. So I just barely got over 800 little ostrich-shaped bananas. So I'm going to get 8 extra lives. And the only problem with the water levels is sometimes they can be long or not enough action. Just kind of like avoiding things a lot. The ones in this game are pretty good, but they get, like in Donkey Kong Country 3, they can get kind of tough. And like if you don't have 2 Kongs, they're almost impossible to get through. You have to go back and get the female Kong. Her name is Dixie, and she's really good in number 2. And then I think the last one's name is like Baby Kong or something. But 3 is definitely my least favorite. Alright, and then this is Funky's Flights, and Funky Kong is like a surfer dude, and you get in his little surfing barrel, and he can fly you around the island. But we only have like one place right now open, so. Also in Donkey Kong Country 1, none of the water levels have any secrets, which is kind of weird. It's a little bit of a secret right there. Get through a lot of the level without that. I really like this level because it's like a lot of I think you can get across maybe the whole level by doing that. Pretty much. There you go. Half the level by going through the tops of the trees. Might have to play this one again because I skipped so much of the level, but I think right down there is a secret. Yep. You can always get the middle one, and then you have to decide whether you want to go for the golden icon or if you want to go for the bananas, because you can't get them both. But you should always go for the golden icon because you're going to get more than 10 bananas when you go through that. Oh, I thought there was a secret there too, but there wasn't. There's no secret. So I like this level because it's like a lot of like just automatic shots, or like you have to time your shots really well. It's back here. Oh, I didn't know he was back there. You have to time your shots really well. Well, there's my first death because I'm dumb. But that'll give me, what's up, Tyler? That'll give me a chance to, oh, I start from the middle. I already got the checkpoint. Ooh. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you watching me today. There we go. Diddy Kong is just so much better. Get some bananas there. I feel like every time I get Donkey Kong, I just end up dying. Get this timed out right. And I don't know if in Donkey Kong Country 1 it matters, but in 2, you have to, like, some of the barrel shots are kind of long. You have to take gravity into effect, which is kind of cool. I ended up getting all the Kongs, but I didn't get all the secrets, because I know there's a secret where you have to shoot yourself into a wall on purpose. Alright, so this is the only way you can save the game is just by going to Candy Kong's save point, and it tells you how much of the game you've completed, so 12%. And then, first boss is very naughty. He is a beaver. So the whole idea of the game is King K. Rool stole all of your bananas. Come on. He's got to almost be dead. And so you're just trying to get your banana horde back. That's really all it is, so. I really think it's funny how, like, Nintendo has their brand name on the banana when you win. That's kind of weird. Alright. Off the second level, the Monkey Mines. Winky is the frog, because we're going to get him in this level. Winky's walkway. Switch back to Diddy Kong because he's better. Like I said earlier, it's really interesting that Diddy Kong is the sidekick in number 1, but he's better. And Dixie Kong is the sidekick in number 2, but she's better than Diddy Kong because she can float kind of like Princess Peach in Mario 2. So you gotta have. Well, you don't have to have Winky to get up there, but you have to have Winky to get all the way up to get all those bananas. And I think this is the first time you can get Winky in the whole game. Like, I don't think you can get 3 Winky statues by this point either. Winky can also jump on... I guess I didn't say that. He can also jump on the... come on, I hit that. He can also jump on the these, which the Kongs can't. Alright. It's a pretty easy level. And is this the minecart? Yeah, so this is probably the first really hard level of the game, like if you've never played the game before. You like jump in the minecart, and there's one spot where if you jump too early, it can really be bad for you. You can really hurt yourself. Here we go. So far, so good. Like I said, right there, you can get those. That's a spot right there where you can really get hit bad. I'm going to start over. So I got the On Guard. On Guard is probably the toughest one to get a lot of, like, the little swordfish-shaped bananas. Because there's, like, you can only move so fast with him. But his multiplier is the easiest to find. So, if I can get to 250, I'll go get it. So they're really good about giving you like lots of lives in Donkey Kong Country. But, like if you've never played before, you'll die a lot as well. That was fast. That was good. I could probably make it to 300. That's it for that. Yeah, I'll just go down here. So the multiplier in this level is right below the central spot. You just go straight through the bottom. And there's the big On Guard statue. So I'm not going to be able to get to 700. But I did get to 650, so I'll get 6 extra lives for that. So like I said, tons of extra lives, but I think every time you continue as well, they reset your lives to 3. So that's kind of annoying. Where other games, some of them keep track of your lives and some don't, but I just think it's a little bit different depending on what SNES game you're playing. I don't remember I think Mario World does if you're playing 2 players because you can trade lives back and forth, but I don't remember if it does on 1 player or not. I feel like it does. So the idea to do DKC was, oh yeah, the little batteries right there. You don't want to hit those, and you can really have some tough times with those if you aren't careful. I don't remember where the really bad one is. But there is, like, right there, the guy flies by, but I think I got through the really bad one already on accident. You can just jump at the right time. But you really have to wait for some of those to the last second, or you will get hit. That one's tough right there. You really got to wait all the way to the end. But yeah, the idea to do this game was given to me by my friend Aaron, and he does Wednesday live streams every Wednesday with some of his buddies, and I should, on one of my videos, I'll make sure to post, oh, well, there he goes, to post his, I think they do it on Twitch, so I'll post his Twitch. Alright, so, like I said, minecart, tough level. But if you've played it before, it's not too bad. But if you haven't played it before, you know, it can be kind of tough. So thanks for the subscription, Alex. Thanks for watching and subscribing. There's a secret right down here. See, that's why I don't like Donkey Kong. Because if that was Diddy, he would have been holding the barrel at like his stomach or chest, and I would have been able to get that secret. But I couldn't, because Donkey Kong holds it over his head. I forgot to get the checkpoint as well. So yeah, this game was like a hard-to-find game in the Christmas of 1994. And I remember my mom waited in line. We never really went to Toys R Us because it was in Dayton. Like, it was a bit of a drive for us to get there. But my mom waited in line after work for like 2.5 hours to reserve it, and once it got reserved, then she had to go back on a certain day to get the game, like a very specific day. You couldn't like go on a certain day. If you didn't go back the day that it was released, like, then they wouldn't give it to you. Oh, there goes Winky. I thought you could get through this way. Well, I was wrong. And once you went back through, or once she went back to get it, you had to go on a certain day, and then they also gave out like these free T-shirts, but my T-shirt was way too big. But it was like because graphics were such a big deal in this game, it was like a rendered Donkey Kong face. Well, there's 2 deaths, back to back. But that's what it was, which was kind of cool. I wore it. Like, I was happy to have it. Like, I thought that was pretty cool to have that. Like, it was an exclusive shirt. I don't even know if you could probably find it online anymore. But I was stoked. I remember getting this game and being really excited. And me and one of my friends across the street played this game a lot. And I remember right after Christmas, probably shouldn't have done that. Right after Christmas, we played this level. Like, my mom had gone back to work, but we hadn't gone back to school, and we played it 2-player together, and I remember playing this level. I don't know why, that just sticks in my mind, but I remember playing that. Oh yeah, the game overs? Yeah, because, like, it was pretty intense. It's like, you're like... It reminds me, even though it's not as gory, it reminds me of, like, the Resident Evil game over screens. Like, those things were terrifying as a kid. And yeah, these, it's like, you failed, you know, you're dead, like, you're in Kong, or King K. Rool wins, and, like, oh yeah. Alright, I was gonna go back, but I'd rather just beat the level here. So I'm going to do this as 3 kind of short streams. Whoops. 3 kind of shorter streams. Oh, I didn't know that. If you stay on the game over screen, there's no music and it's dark and disturbing. Yeah, that is weird. I'm going to do this this game in a 3-part stream. I'm doing part 1 today, and then I'm going to do part 2 probably on Wednesday or Thursday, and I'll do part 3 next Saturday. Saturday? Next weekend, I can tell you that. So, and I'm just going to do 2 worlds a day, and then the last day I'll do 2 worlds plus I'll finish the game. So, here's a little secret right there. Stop and Go Station. Now this level's really hard. I'll play it twice. But one of the secrets in Stop and Go is you can go backward at the very beginning of the level, and it basically warps you to the last section where you just have to keep hitting the stop as much as you can. I missed that one. Definitely going to get hit here. So that's one way to beat it, is just to go backward and then run. But I'll play it again to show you. I think there's only 1 secret in this level, and if there's 2, I don't know where the other one is. But yeah, the idea of this level is just to keep hitting the barrels that say stop, because as long as they're on stop, these crazy, like, insane Kremlins won't hurt you. But once it goes back to go, then they will. I guess the green light wakes them up and the red light puts them to sleep. I feel like there's a secret, right? Nope, I was not right. There's no secret there. Steve-Os, that's interesting because I was talking a little while ago about how 3 is probably my least favorite and 2 is my favorite. So, but I could understand why people wouldn't like 2. Like, I think that having Dixie's like helicopter is kind of like, her helicopter here is a little OP in 2, and they reduce the distance in 3. So, I can see why you'd like 3. Where's the halfway point? Should have done that first. Alright. Alright, here's the secret. That's the one I know about, and I think there's one more, but I just don't know what it is. I don't know if this game made me more OCD. It's like I have to get every banana on these bonus levels, and if I didn't, I would I'd kind of go crazy, but I feel like there's like a secret up there because there were just like 3 random bananas. So let's roll this backward and see. I don't know if I just never noticed that before. There is. I feel like I didn't know about that secret ever in my life. I got 2 Winky statues. You liked 3 because of Dixie. Yeah, Dixie is definitely the best Kong overall in this series. That's why I like 2. I really liked Dixie in number 2. Alright, and then this is just that last part of the level that I played before. And this time I won't die because I remembered to, well, oh, I almost did. Remember to hit the button that time, so save the game here. Thanks, Candy Kong. 21%. Of course, that counts. That's not just the levels. That counts how many secrets you found and stuff as well. So, Millstone Mayhem. I always felt like this was like there's a secret up there. Yeah, the Kong was I think Baby Kong or something in the 3rd game. Sorry about that. Got loud car Jones outside. I think his name was Baby Kong, but he was just kind of like miniature Donkey Kong, so it wasn't that exciting. Well, at least I'll get the secret Donkey Kong there. Gotta spell rare. R-A-R-E, rare. Some of the level designs in 3 are really cool. I can't remember my favorite world out of any of them, and I can't remember if it's in 2 or 3, is the, like, roller coaster world. That was my favorite one. Oh, I don't know who's in 3rd or 1st. There we go. Not that it matters. I've got 42 lives, but... Yes, yes, that's right. In 2, they do get stuffed into an oven. Yeah, I don't know why all the game over screens are so dark. But yeah, that's right. I forgot they got stuffed in an oven at the end of 2. Creepy. This is definitely a kids game. Like you can see on the box art, it says kids to adults, but clearly some of the stuff was a little bit out there. I didn't know the secret. Maybe I did know the secret, I just forgot about it. This level's a lot longer than I remember, too. They're in a hole. Oh, there goes Winky. Never get him back. I don't think I have the cartridge for DKC2. I think I just have it on Wii U, so if I wanted to play it sometime... Oh, that was luck. If I wanted to play it sometime, I'd have to hook the Wii U up, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. I kind of figured out a way to do it a little bit faster, but because it's in the other room and it's like a mess of wires out there, so. Necky's nuts. So basically, I guess the condor just bits nuts at you and you hit it. I think later you have to, there's like a Necky revenge level. And you have to like, the more times you hit Necky, the more like nuts she shoots at you. So that's Banana 2. And that's where I'm going to probably call it for today. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for the subscriptions for those of you that subscribed. Actually, I guess I have to play up until I get to Funky's Flights. But I guess that was a little bit early, but yeah, I'm going to try to play like 2 worlds not every day, but throughout this week. I'm also going to go back and do some more Earthbound. My stream's only gone out twice today, which is nice. It was at the very beginning of the stream, within the first like 6 minutes or so. And it's been pretty good since then. So, but I did screenshot some stuff to show to the people from Comcast, just so that they know it's still happening. It's good music here too. Oh, come on! I rolled right off the edge. Vulture Culture. I'm going to get back to doing Earthbound as well. And maybe next weekend, one day, maybe I'll stream part of this one day. And then I'll get back into Zelda. Because, I mean, I haven't posted a video since the 26th, so 10 days. But I do have an NBA Jam video that I have ready. Oh, I missed that earlier. That I have ready. But I think I'm just going to do a whole extra video when it gets a little bit closer to the finals instead. So that's kind of what's coming up. I wanted to be done with Zelda by about now, but haven't played it in 3 or 4 weeks because I play that on live stream, and I haven't been able to live stream. This is the first time I've live streamed where it's actually worked, and I would say since April. Since like the first, like Easter Sunday, I did a live stream of Mario World, where I did every exit, and yeah, I haven't been able to live stream since then because the internet's been so bad. There you go. You can't get hit by those and die, it just kicks you out of the bonus level. Yeah, I think one of my favorite levels in the game, I think it's called like Treetop something. It's coming up, but I won't play it today. It'll probably be the one that I play later this week. Oh yeah, the levels are definitely starting to get longer, which is fine. I mean, they're not that long. Oh, there goes Diddy. Luckily, this is mostly barrel shooting, like timing a good barrel shooting. And there's Diddy anyway. There's a secret up here. In the left side of... Oh my god, what am I doing? In the left side of that. It's weird, I haven't played this game, like I said, in like 8 years, and I still know where all the secrets are. Oh. There we go. All you really have to do on those is just hit the button really fast. I just forgot. Because like I said, I haven't played the game in 8 years. There we go. One more. There we go. 45 lives. This one Treetop Trouble? Treetop Town, that's what it's called. This is the purple one. Oh no, this isn't the one I was thinking of then. Yeah, I think you have to have that beaver to get up there. Oh, you have to have the beaver and the condor. Well, maybe not. I was wrong. You always jump when the one before there, so I want to have an N, so I need to jump when it says O. And on this one, you need to jump when it says N. There you go. Get that extra life. I don't know why I like this level. It's kind of basic, but I really like the one with all the timing patterns where you have to time everything well. That's why I like that Barrel Canyon one from the first level. It's a halfway point. There's a little jump in the stream right there. Oh, I thought there was a secret there. Well, maybe I guess I misremembered. If that's the right word. Come on. Yeah, if you're not careful, especially with those barrels that have like the little POW sign on them, like those automatically shoot you, so you have to time them right. If you're not careful, you can lose a life real quick with those. Oof, almost too late there. But I really like all those like timing puzzles. I don't know why. Even as a kid, I was like those levels the best. Oh, there it goes, dropping some frames again. Dropping a lot of frames. It's doing such a good job. And now it's doing a bad job. Print that screen real quick. And luckily reconnected there. Sorry if there was a little pause in the game there. That's that internet I was talking to you about. But I took another screenshot, so I'll send that to Comcast. Maybe I'll tweet them. Give them the old hashtag. They keep saying it's my modem, but then my modem has like no error messages. I'm like, well, how can it be something without if there's no error messages? It doesn't make any sense, but I'm not the specialist, right? The guy came back last Sunday and he told me that it wasn't my stuff, so. Alright, so I'm just going to go back here and save. Again, thanks for the new subscriptions. I know I got at least one new subscriber, maybe more. And thanks for tuning in and talking to me about all this Donkey Kong Country stuff. I'll be back on, I think it's Wednesday I'm going to stream, so I'll be back on Wednesday to stream and talk to you guys again. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Raw Surf Gamer. Please subscribe if you like this. I do a lot of older games and I do newer games too, mostly Nintendo, some PC. You can follow me on Twitter, Raw Surf Gamer, and email me if you want me to play something, rawsurfgamer@gmail.com. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks again for tuning in. Bye.